What if I told you that a single cup of coffee you take every morning holds the key to either accelerating your body's decline or turning back the clock on aging? For millions of us over 60, this daily habit feels like a non-negotiable part of waking up. It sharpens our minds and comforts our senses. Yet, lurking beneath the surface of this simple pleasure is a profound choice. Done one way, it can quietly contribute to the very things we fear most: thinning muscles, fragile bones, creeping brain fog, and a slow loss of independence. But done another way, with a few simple, almost effortless tweaks, this exact same ritual can be transformed into the most powerful anti-aging tonic in your home. It can become a daily defense against age-related muscle loss, a condition scientists call sarcopenia, which robs us of up to 8% of our strength every decade after 60. It can become a tool to douse the hidden flames of chronic inflammation, the silent culprit behind stiff joints, aching backs, and even heart disease. This isn't science fiction. The secrets aren't hidden in expensive, complicated supplements peddled by giant corporations. They're sitting in your pantry right now, overlooked and underestimated. Today we are pulling back the curtain on 8 scientifically backed additions that can turn your morning cup of coffee into a potent elixir of youth and vitality. We'll count them down from number 8 all the way to the single most powerful ingredient at number 1. And you'll want to pay close attention because the addition at number 4 is so remarkable. One clinical study found it boosted mobility in seniors by an astonishing 40%, yet it remains virtually unknown in the Western world. Before we dive in, I'm curious, how old are you? Where in the world are you watching from? And what's one health goal you're focused on right now? Share it in the comments below. We truly love hearing from our community and reading every single response. Let's begin. Number 8, cinnamon. This warm, familiar spice, often relegated to holiday baking and apple pies, is secretly a metabolic powerhouse. When stirred into your daily coffee, it becomes a formidable weapon against one of the key drivers of age-related decline: unstable blood sugar. For many seniors, the day is a roller coaster of energy peaks and valleys, a surge of energy after a meal, followed by a draining crash that leaves you reaching for a nap. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a signal that your body is struggling to manage glucose, and this struggle silently starves your muscles of the steady fuel they need, accelerating their breakdown. Consider Arthur, a 69-year-old retired teacher who felt his energy vanish every day around 2 p.m. He'd find himself dozing off in his favorite armchair, and he noticed his legs felt increasingly heavy when climbing the stairs to his bedroom. His daughter, a nutritionist, suggested a simple change: add half a teaspoon of cinnamon to his morning coffee. Arthur was skeptical, thinking of it as nothing more than a flavoring. But within a month, the afternoon slumps disappeared. His energy felt stable, his mind clearer, and his blood sugar readings, which had been creeping up, dropped by 15 points. His doctor was amazed. The science is clear. Compounds in cinnamon improve insulin sensitivity, helping your cells efficiently absorb glucose from the bloodstream. It acts like a traffic cop, directing sugar into your muscles for energy instead of letting it cause chaos. This means a steady stream of fuel, preventing the energy crashes that lead to fatigue and muscle wasting. For the best effect, opt for Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. It contains far lower levels of a compound called coumarin, which can be taxing on the liver in large amounts. It's a simple zero-calorie addition that transforms your coffee from a simple stimulant into a sophisticated blood sugar stabilizer. Number 7, unsweetened cocoa powder. Yes, the very essence of chocolate can be a cornerstone of your health. When you add a spoonful of pure, unsweetened cocoa to your coffee, you're not just making a mocha, you're creating a powerful cardiovascular tonic. Cocoa is brimming with antioxidant compounds called flavonols, which have been rigorously studied for their ability to improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart. For those of us over 60, circulation is paramount. As we age, our blood vessels can become stiffer and less efficient, meaning less oxygen and fewer vital nutrients reach our muscles, brain, and organs. This is why legs can feel heavy and healing can seem to take forever. Take Eleanor, 75, who cherished her morning walks but found herself getting winded more easily. Her steps felt sluggish, and her blood pressure was a constant concern at doctors' visits. Her grandson, reading up on senior nutrition, told her to try a teaspoon of cocoa in her coffee. She laughed at first, but decided to humor him. 2 months later, Eleanor was walking further than she had in years. The hill on her route no longer seemed so daunting, and at her next checkup, her doctor noted a significant improvement in her blood pressure. The flavonols in cocoa work by enhancing endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels. They help your arteries relax and dilate, widening the highways for nutrient delivery throughout your body. When combined with the caffeine in coffee, which also boosts circulation, the effect is magnified. Your muscles receive more oxygen, your brain gets more fuel, and your heart works less hard. The key is to use natural, unsweetened cocoa powder, not sugary hot chocolate mix. It delivers all the benefits without the metabolic harm of sugar. Number 6, MCT oil or coconut oil. Adding fat to your coffee might sound counterintuitive, but this is a special kind of fat with unique benefits for the aging body and brain. MCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides, a type of saturated fat that your body processes differently than other fats. Instead of being stored, MCTs are rapidly transported to the liver and converted into molecules called ketones. Ketones are a super-efficient, clean-burning fuel source for both your brain and your muscles. As we age, our cells can become less responsive to glucose, a condition known as insulin resistance. This is a primary reason for the brain fog, memory lapses, and physical fatigue that so many seniors experience. David, a 71-year-old who prided himself on his sharp mind, was distressed by his growing forgetfulness and a persistent mental haze. He'd walk into a room and forget why he was there. His son introduced him to the concept of adding MCT oil to his coffee. David was hesitant about the idea of oily coffee, but he used a small blender to whip a single teaspoon into his morning brew, creating a creamy, latte-like texture. The results were astounding. Within weeks, the fog began to lift. His recall improved and his energy levels remained high throughout the morning without the usual crash. Ketones provide a stable alternative energy source that bypasses the body's dysfunctional glucose metabolism. This gives your brain cells the consistent power they need to fire properly and your muscles the endurance to carry you through the day. Start with just 1 teaspoon of MCT oil or organic virgin coconut oil and blend it well. It's a simple way to fuel your mind and body with a source of energy they can actually use. Number 5, milk or soy milk. This one is so simple, it's often completely dismissed. For decades, many of us have been told to drink our coffee black to save on calories, but in doing so, we might be missing a crucial opportunity to fight age-related muscle loss. A simple splash of milk or fortified soy milk transforms your coffee from a beverage into a mini-meal that helps preserve your precious muscle mass. The science comes down to one word: protein. Specifically, an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the master switch for muscle protein synthesis, the process of repairing and building muscle tissue. Without enough leucine, your body simply cannot maintain its strength. Maria, 73, had been drinking her coffee black for 40 years. She was proud of her discipline, but she couldn't ignore the fact that her grip was weaker and lifting a bag of groceries felt like a monumental effort. Her daughter, a nurse, explained that overnight while we sleep, our bodies enter a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. A morning coffee with a source of protein can halt this process immediately. Maria switched to adding half a cup of fortified soy milk to her coffee. It was a small change, but over the next few months, she felt a real difference. Her arms felt stronger, and tasks that once seemed difficult were now manageable again. A single cup of milk provides around 8 grams of high-quality protein, while soy milk offers about 7 grams, both rich in leucine. This simple act provides your body with the immediate building blocks it needs to stop muscle breakdown and start the day in an anabolic or muscle-building state. By the way, if you're finding this information valuable, please take a moment to tap the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on vital health tips for thriving after 60. How has your own health journey been? We'd be honored if you shared in the comments. And for those who wish to support our mission, the Super Thanks button under the video allows you to contribute directly to our ability to create more content just like this. Number 4, collagen powder. This is the ingredient we teased at the beginning, and for good reason. While often marketed for youthful skin, collagen's true power for seniors lies much deeper. It is the very scaffolding of our bodies. Collagen is the most abundant protein in our system, forming the essential structure of our muscles, bones, tendons, ligaments, and joints. After the age of 60, our natural production of collagen plummets. This is why joints become creaky and stiff. Recovery from activity takes longer and the risk of injury increases. Adding collagen peptides to your coffee is like sending in a crew of expert masons to repair a crumbling foundation. A 2022 meta-analysis confirmed that collagen supplementation significantly reduces joint discomfort and improves mobility in older adults. Just one scoop typically provides around 10 to 20 grams of easily digestible protein, specifically the amino acids glycine and proline, which are crucial for tissue repair. It dissolves invisibly in coffee with no taste, making it an effortless way to rebuild your body from the inside out. Number 3, whey protein powder. Many seniors mistakenly believe protein powders are exclusively for young bodybuilders. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, whey protein may be even more critical for older adults due to a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. In simple terms, as we age, our muscles become less responsive to the protein we eat. A serving of protein that would have easily triggered muscle growth in our 30s barely makes a dent in our 60s and 70s. We need a higher dose of high-quality protein to flip that same muscle-building switch. Whey protein is the gold standard for this job. It is a complete protein, but its superpower is its incredibly high concentration of that master amino acid, leucine. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who supplemented with whey protein gained significantly more lean muscle mass and strength compared to those who didn't. Stirring one scoop into your morning coffee provides a potent 20 to 25 gram dose of superior protein precisely when your body is primed to use it after an overnight fast. It is one of the most direct and effective ways to combat anabolic resistance and tell your body it's time to rebuild. Number 2, ground chia seeds. Do not be fooled by the tiny size of these seeds. They are nutritional giants. When ground up and stirred into your coffee, they release a powerful trifecta of nutrients that are critically important for senior health: plant-based protein, anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, and gut-healing fiber. The shocking reality is that most older adults are deficient in both fiber and omega-3s, a deficiency that contributes to joint pain, poor digestion, and even cognitive decline. Chia seeds tackle these issues head-on. The omega-3s, specifically ALA, help reduce systemic inflammation. The soluble fiber promotes healthy digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps you feeling full, which can help with weight management. The key is to grind the seeds. Whole chia seeds can pass through your system undigested. Grinding them breaks down the tough outer shell, unlocking the potent nutrients inside. This simple addition turns your coffee into a joint-soothing, gut-healing, muscle-preserving powerhouse. Number 1, turmeric with black pepper. We've arrived at the top of our list. This golden spice, a staple of Eastern medicine for thousands of years, is arguably the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory you can find. The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin, and its ability to combat inflammation at a cellular level is a game-changer for seniors. Chronic low-grade inflammation is the root cause of so many age-related ailments, from arthritis and muscle soreness to heart disease and Alzheimer's. Curcumin directly targets and neutralizes the inflammatory pathways that cause this damage. But there's a crucial catch. Your body absorbs curcumin very poorly on its own. The solution is remarkably simple: a tiny pinch of black pepper. The piperine in black pepper increases curcumin's bioavailability by an incredible 2,000%, transforming it from a simple spice into a potent medicine. Combining the circulation-boosting effects of coffee with the inflammation-dousing power of the turmeric pepper duo creates an unparalleled synergy that delivers relief directly to your aching joints and tired muscles. It is the ultimate defense against the inflammatory fire of aging. Before we conclude, a vital reminder. This video is intended for educational purposes and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or supplement routine, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or are taking medication. To recap, we've explored 8 incredible additions to supercharge your morning coffee: the blood sugar balance of cinnamon, the circulatory support of cocoa, the clean energy of MCT oil, the muscle-sparing protein from milk or soy, the joint rebuilding power of collagen, the muscle synthesis boost of whey, the all-in-one nutrition of chia seeds, and the supreme anti-inflammatory force of turmeric and black pepper. Each one is simple, affordable, and scientifically validated. Now the choice is yours. Which of these powerful additions are you most excited to try first? Will it be the joint-soothing collagen or the inflammation-fighting turmeric? Let me know your plan in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who could benefit, and subscribe for more evidence-based strategies to live your strongest, healthiest life after 60. Remember, aging is not synonymous with decline. Your daily habits are the tools you use to build your future. Your morning coffee is a daily ritual. Make it a ritual of renewal. The power to rebuild is already in your hands.